Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker up here, Loess Hills, Harley-Davidson, Southwest Iowa, and look what they have laid out for us today. That is a brand new Fast Johnnie Harley-Davidson Lowrider ST Fast Johnnie paint job. Look at that, isn't that just beautiful? But this one's had some extra things done to it. And some of you are already picking those things out already. Check out the calipers, the pipe, the intake, the seat, and there's more. Just a beautiful machine in every way. Look at that. I love this. Absolutely gorgeous paint job. So let's start with the basics. 117 cubic inch, that's 1977 cc, Milwaukee 8. Milwaukee's where it's made. 4 valves per cylinder, hence the 8. So Milwaukee 8. It's oil-cooled heads, air-cooled cylinders, oil-cooled bottom end. Everything blacked out, of course, except for these tubes and the fin ends. And of course, they've added this aftermarket pipe, Trask. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the safety wiring job here. Very well done. Very well done. Make any airplane mechanic proud. Just a gorgeous thing. And of course they've added this Trask intake. Just a gorgeous thing, isn't it? I just love the way it looks. And that's not the end of the Trask. So Trask intake, Trask pipes, and jumping up here, these Trask risers. Isn't that just gorgeous? And I love this minimalist dash. Just a beautiful thing, you know. Look at all the black here. End covers on the forks. Tank strap. Gorgeous, gorgeous. These in stock form, and this one's not stock, put out 125 foot-pounds of torque. That's 170 Newton meters. This one's got a Pro Tuner on it, and it's been tuned up special. And I didn't get a chance to look at the sheet on it, but I've driven these before. We drove the regular Lowrider S, and that thing really popped. And that one had, I think that one was the one with the 108 horsepower. That one had 133 foot-pounds of torque, which should be about 180 Newton meters. But just a beautiful engine, isn't it? I love this stuff here. Jumping up here, look at this beautiful front end. Isn't that just gorgeous? It's a dual disc. Now these wheels have been powder coated. This is not the stock color. They were powder coated to match the rest of the bike. And very well done, I might add. And so these are 300 millimeter disc, full floating. 4 piston calipers. I believe they're Brembos. These have been powder coated the blue, of course, to match the rest of the bike. Isn't that just gorgeous? Inverted forks, 43 millimeter. Look at all that travel. Just a gorgeous amount. Of course, I love this, how this protects the front of the fork. And it really kind of goes well with this, doesn't it? Just an incredibly well done front end, in my opinion. And of course, that leads right up into this gorgeous, gorgeous fairing. Very good wind coverage from these things. I like it. I like it a lot. Front tire is a 190/19 on that gorgeous wheel, and the rear tire is a 180/70/16. And just look at that thing, massive, absolutely massive. The rear disc, I believe, is a 292 millimeter full floating disc with a 2 piston caliper. I love that pipe. Just look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? Now this is built on the soft tail frame, so it looks like a rigid. The shock is actually right here. Very well done. This is just phenomenal looking. This is a drag specialist seat. Hold you right in the spot. Of course, these bags. Nice tail end. Just look at that, all smoked up here. Enthusiast collection. This is where you get your Harley. LoessHillsHD.com. Here's the phone number. They also have a YouTube channel, Loess Hills Harley Davidson. Go check that out. Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. And then, you know, it just goes on and on and on. Even the left side of the bike is beautiful. I love it. I love it. Wheelbase on this hot rod, 63.6 inches. That's 1,615 millimeters. Ground clearance, and I love this number, 5.9 inches. That's 150 millimeters. Seat height with the stock seat, I think this one might be lower, 27 inches, 686 millimeters. Now I think this seat, you know, it's got a straight up and down back, and I think this has been cupped out more. So I would guess this is probably lower. We'd have to measure it to be sure. Fuel is 5 gallons of fuel in that gorgeous tank. Isn't that just beautiful? I mean, just look at that. Just smoking hot. That's 19 liters, by the way. And I love this. So Fast Johnnie. So in the early days of Harley-Davidson racing, there was a guy, and I can't think of his name. If you know his name, post please. He had he was winning. And he had a pet pig, and the pig's name was Johnnie. And after every race, he'd take that pig around in a lap. Must have been a little pig, huh? But he was, so they called that pig Fast Johnnie. Isn't that just beautiful? It's a nice story. If y'all know more about that, please let me know. The big number on this bike, and this is really not that big of a number, with its full fairing and bags and everything else, 721 pounds at 327 kilograms. That's wet. That's with, you know, full tank of fuel. But that's a very manageable amount of weight, and when you ride it, of course, it doesn't feel like that. So let's put the numbers away and just kind of enjoy the beauty. I love all this Trask, you know, the black pipe with the stainless accents, the safety wiring, jumping up here to the air intake. Isn't that just beautiful? Just a really good looking thing. And then keeping with the Trask, we've got this up here, of course. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice rise there. You know, that's really well done. I just like the way that looks. Let's look at the switch gear right quick. These look like an aftermarket grip, says Heart Lucky on it. Got the information button to control the LCD in here, a horn button, high-low light with a flash to pass button, left turn signal, a real cruise control, push it in to turn on, down to set, up to resume. Of course, the beautiful Harley levers. I just love those levers. And of course, the wonderful mirrors. They have some of the best mirrors out there. And on this side, hazard light, start button, kill switch, run switch, traction control button, very important, and the right side blinker. I love these little covers here. You know, this all looks so finished through here, as you would expect from Harley, right? The whole look of this motorcycle is really something. Harley-Davidson tires, the white wheels, the powder-coated brake calipers, the great pipe, coming up here to the stripe right here, very striking, I might add, and onto the bags. Just gorgeous, just gorgeous. Even white stitching in the seat. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Oh, hey, let's open these bags once right quick. They're lockable. One touch, open, close. Very nice indeed. Very impressive, very impressive. Hey, if you all are interested in something like this, get yourself down here to Loess Hills Harley-Davidson. They're on the corner of Interstate 29 at exit 35. There's the beautiful Loess Hills over yonder. Take a look at that bike in the contrast of those beautiful hills. Get down here and take that hot rod for a ride, my friends. Tell them Fuzzy Biker sent you. Now, it's a beautiful day out and I'm going to go for a ride. Y'all do the same. Wahoo!